Many times we feel that we are stuck at one place, and whatever efforts that we're putting in, it's not showing up in the end result, and the needle is not moving. Basically, we have been doing anything and everything that is needed, but we have been stuck there. I have felt that multiple times in my life professionally, and one thing that has helped me in the past is that I should stick to the process. I have stick to the process and believed that whatever I'm doing it's right, and that's what any seniors or people who are experienced than us have told us. We stick to that. We stick to the process and believe in ourselves. Just repeat it consistently over a day, every single day. That has something which has helped me. I have felt that I'm stuck in one place for a while now, so I'm just trying to move out. I've been doing something consistently, so I believe in that. The next thing that I'm left with is to try something different, and that's what 2025 is all about for me. Uh, so I'll be trying different things and be consistent in the process that I have set for myself. And I don't expect anything go overnight. I don't believe in overnight success. So I just believe in small wins that will lead to that big achievements. This is the book that I'm reading right now, The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. I like almost all the books by Robert Greene. It's difficult to understand, but the insights that he has or the observation that he has about human nature is really incredible. About anything, everything, all the books. I have read couple of books so far and they're amazing. This is the book that I'm reading, The Laws of Human Nature. 30 minutes for book reading now. Now here I'm scheduling all my work right now, after which we'll start working on this list. And here I have started to work, and here as you can see, this is my start focus, how much time I will take to complete this particular task. So that's in here. I'll choose 15 minutes. The reason why I add this time limit to every task I do is because I have realized that I've read in many books as well that if you don't set a particular time goal that I will do this goal in this particular time period, then you will take it in a relaxed manner. So it's always better to fix a first start time and then end time in which you will be able to achieve that goal. So that's why whenever I do any task, I schedule my work, which means that I have a time in which I will start and I have a time in which I know that I will try to complete it. So having a time at which you will complete will give you that rush to complete it. Then you will have another work next to it, not just after it. So have a time period in which you will be completing it. So that's what you just saw. The app that I use is called Rise, RIZE. So it's an extension. It's completely free of cost. The premium one, the subscription one, will have additional $10 per month, I guess, $10 or $7, and it will have some additional uses or additional features that will come along with it. I don't think you will need that, but this is one tool that I download and use it over here to track the time particularly. Another one is, I think, as far as I remember, its name is Clocker, if I'm not wrong. It is again, if you're, and all these apps are only useful for everyone, but it's more useful if you are a freelancer. Recently I came across this topic of discussion, why when people are getting into freelancing, their first thought is that they will start earning more while working less. This is not completely true. So if you are starting as a freelancer, then with this thought, then this is not true. So I will try to address the first point, that is workload and income over here. Many freelancers find themselves working for more hours than what they used to do in traditional employment. Even in my case, that is true. But only difference is that I can decide when to work in sprint. Like there are weeks where I will work for 40 hours, 50 hours, but there are weeks where I will just work for 20 hours. So I can make the decision when to work and when not to. That's the pro side of it. But the con side is that I end up working more than what I used to do in traditional job. Another pro is that whatever extra hours that I put in, I know that at times it might not result to immediate income for me while I do the freelancing. For example, in your job you might get paid extra hours, right? There might be possibilities. Even in my case, I'm not being paid for the timely, if I work for 2 extra hours I'll be paid for that. In my freelance case that's not the case. So there are times when I work for 50 hours but I get the same result or same income as what I have worked in the past for 20 hours. So that is there. It's the time involved is not directly proportional to the money that you might earn. But at the same time, you might feel a sense of good feeling when you do that, when you put in extra hours for your own business than you do it for someone else. When you do that, when you put in extra hours as an employee, you might feel कि यार मैं काम तो कर रहा हूँ, एक्स्ट्रा काम किया, उसको फायदा हो रहा है, मेरे को क्या है, मेरा नींद गया, मेरा रिलेशनशिप खराब हो रहा है, मेरे घर वालों के साथ मैं टाइम नहीं स्पेंड कर पा रहा हूँ. So that's what you feel. And another aspect to this is that many freelancers prioritize free time over making more money. I consider myself belonging to that, because although this is not what I aim to do, but I realized its importance and how it's adding more value to my life. Once I got free time, how I started to read more books, how I started to make my personal branding better. So that has eventually helped me to increase my per hour value. Per hour, if I used to get paid for $10, how it increased to $50 and $100. That's how that is just because I had free time and I knew how to utilize that for myself. And the second point that I wanted to address is that responsibilities beyond your core skills. When you start freelancing, it's not just about your core skills. You might end up doing other stuff that a business owner does. Freelancing involves paperwork, taxes, handling client acquisition and all the stuff, which is not normal for when you work as an employee. That is taken care of other departments and business owners, right? So core skills is not enough. If that's the only thing that you're best at, then that's not you shouldn't be going with freelancing, because freelancing will have a lot of other चीज़ें जो दिमागी तौर पे शायद prepare करना चाहिए before you start freelancing. When you start as a freelancer, you are the CEO, you are the CFO, you are the COO, you are the bookkeeper, you are the salesperson, you are all in all. So be prepared for it. So freelancing is not just being a developer. If you're a developer, just doing your coding is not enough. If you're a marketer, just doing running Facebook ads is not enough. Freelancing involves other stuff which you need to learn. And मेरा पहला 2 साल इसी में गया. मेरा पहला 2 साल I had to learn how to do invoicing, how to write an email. Thank God now we have this ChatGPT and AI tools that you can make use of it. Most of my time in the first 2 years of freelancing went in this only. I didn't know how to write an email. I didn't know how to do an invoicing. I didn't know how to outreach to clients. How to outreach? What should I give it to them? The sales part of the job, right? Which includes having a case study, how to pitch, how to do cold outreach. Those are the things that I learned. Initial 2 years, मेरा time पूरा उसमें गया. And even when I was not making much of a money. The third point is enjoyment of entrepreneurship. So if you're someone who enjoys being entrepreneur and sales, then freelancing is for you. If you don't enjoy that part, because entrepreneurship or sales part is one of the key component of freelancing. If you enjoy that, you will have a very good experience of getting into freelancing. And if you think that your core skill is all you know and all you like doing, then ideally you should start an agency, have a partner who will take care of other things. I'm by person is a generalist. I like different things. My interest lies on different marketing, sales, cracking different algorithm, or cracking different things, right? So I like to learn different things. I'm not fixed to just marketing, Facebook ads, Google ads. I like things beyond experimenting other stuff. So as a person, I'm a very generalist. My interest lies on different things. So it was very easy decision for me to start freelancing. So it is very important to understand the downstream of freelancing where before you jump into the freelancing. You need to understand the what are the cons that you might have to face as a freelancer. Another benefit that a traditional employee usually has is that he just has to take care of his own stuff, own core skill, and I wanted to address the taxation and insurance part, because if I have to do my insurance, right? If I have to take care of my insurance, my parents' insurance, usually when I was employed, it was taken care of my employer. Now I have to pay hefty amount of taxes, or not taxes. Taxes are liberal for me as a freelancer, which is one of the biggest benefit of working as a freelancer in India. You are kind of solopreneur here, and when it comes to insurance, I have to pay a hefty amount of insurance for my parents as well as for myself, for health insurance, as well as term insurance. Whereas if I would have been working in a big MNC with a good position, then it would have been taking care of my employer. So yes, understand these pros and cons as a freelancer before you jump into it. I have a lot of work to do. And one more thing I realize is that today in US it's President's Day, so my clients are not working. But yes, I did not know that. I didn't had that idea. So I worked for almost 4 to 5 hours today, so far. It will continue for the next few hours as well. But I didn't know that. So yeah, take an example. My friends or my colleagues or my client are not working at this moment, but I am working as a freelancer. So these are the kind of situations that you end up in. I didn't know. I didn't have to check it. Parallelly, there are other employees of the same organization that we work for. They are paid employees, right? So they are not working. Whereas I'm as a freelancer, I do work in these days. So that's how it is, and I have no complaints. I enjoy this. I like to work on Monday, Tuesday. I don't. फर्क नहीं पड़ता यार, फर्क नहीं पड़ता. हॉलीडे है, हॉलीडे क्या, गांधी जयंती, इंडिपेंडेंस डे. If you are, I take off when there is no work, so that's fine with me. I'm more than happy to take offs when I don't have work, or when I don't want to work. Instead of I want to work and I prefer to go otherwise. There is work. If I want to do it, I would like to do it. So that's how it is. तो आज के लिए इतना ही. I hope you enjoy this video. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe to my channel. Many more such videos will be coming into this channel. I hope you like it. Thank you so much. Bye bye.